Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back. Very excited to be here with more Rainbow High Series 4. This time we have got Meena. Apologies in advance. I'm not even going to attempt to say her last name. It's a French word and I looked up how to pronounce it. I listened to other people pronounce it and my mouth doesn't make that sound. So Meena, we're just going to call her Meena today. More important though than like me being unable to say her last name is that she is absolutely stunning. She is definitely one of the standout dolls from this series. Of course, I feel like I'm going to say that about all of them, but she really is so pretty. When the like colors were first announced, before we had any like leaks, images, or like stock photos or anything like that, and it was just the list of colors that were going to be in Series 4, I was ecstatic to see neon orange, because orange is my favorite color. I love neon orange. Like, absolutely perfect for me. And then to have this be the neon orange doll, like, are you kidding? She's so beautiful. I couldn't have asked for anything more. I'm so excited to get into her. She was tied almost with Delilah for who you guys wanted to see me review first, but Delilah won out, so second video. We're here with Meena today. Back of the box is just the same as our typical Rainbow High stuff. But yeah, that's really all there is to say. Obviously, the important part is going to be getting into her and looking at all of the amazing accessories she comes with. She literally has so much detail. I cannot wait. So I'm going to unbox her off screen real quick. I will be right back with you guys to talk all about Meena. See you in a second. Okay, Meena has been all unboxed. She's very beautiful, but before we can get into the doll herself, I gotta get into all the extra stuff she comes with. So of course, she does have her little orange comb. And then, like we saw first with Pacific Coast, Meena does come with an extra set of legs because she does have one pair of shoes that are high heels and one pair that are flats. I don't love the process of switching legs. It makes me nervous. Like, just on a personal level, I'm convinced that I'm going to break them if I switch them too much. But if you like to switch them out, this will be very helpful for you. Then for Meena's second outfit, gotta start with the shoes because these are so stunning. These little sandals that she comes with. I obviously love the fact that they actually tie up. They've got like the real ties and everything. The detail is immaculate. The paint job on these is so beautiful. Like the intricate little lines in her shoes are so pretty. The other one here, just as well painted. Like, the shoes alone are just unbelievably beautiful. And then the second outfit just keeps the trend going. This skirt is so gorgeous. It is a lot more lightweight than I had expected. Like, I thought it was going to feel very heavy in my hands, but it is very lightweight. Beautiful. The way that it lays is just, like, exquisite. I love the design on here. The only negative I will say is that the glitter definitely does flake off a little bit. So if you're buying this for a kid, that might flake off over time. Or if you're just someone who doesn't like to have glitter, like excess glitter kind of everywhere, this is going to be a little bit of trouble for you. Personally, I love glitter. I don't mind when I just kind of find it places because, like, my life could use a little extra sparkle, you know? I'm in for that. But I know not everyone does like that. So just kind of be careful with this second skirt if you aren't a glitter person. Looks-wise, though, gorgeous. And then her second top, still killing it. Everything's so beautiful so far. This one feels very, like, thick. The material feels really quality. I don't know what you call this. It's not quite lace. But the trim around the top, I feel like is very well done. And then also the tassels around the bottom. This just feels like such a quality shirt. Looks cute, feels good, feels durable. The print is beautiful. So, like, Meena's whole second outfit is just a big fat win for me. I'm absolutely obsessed. And then obviously Meena has her stand. If we take her off and just look at her beautiful face for a second. Like, Meena's a queen, y'all. This is such a pretty doll. I do have a little bit of, I don't know if this is like glue or sealant or what, but there is a little shiny spot on her face. I might try to use some acetone to take that off. Or I might not because I'm a little scared to damage her face. It also probably doesn't help that I have the ring light on, but that's like the minor flaw. I think she makes up for it because her eyes are just printed so beautifully. This makeup is stunning. Her lips are looking good. I said this in my video with Delilah that a lot of the Series 4 girls seem to have trouble with lip misprints, especially. So I would much rather have a little shiny mark on her cheek than bad lips for Meena. She's looking mad, mad cute. In her hair, we do have a lot of little barrettes here that have little orange jewels in them. Gorgeous. And I believe Meena is an accessory focus, so it's very appropriate that she has all of these accessories. As for her hair, it's got a few different shades of orange in there. It literally looks like fire when you like shake her around. It is so mesmerizing. I'm obviously biased because I do love the color orange, like I said in the intro, but it's just so unbelievably pretty to me. And then if we check out the rooting, I feel like that's pretty good. Solid stuff, which we love to see. Absolutely gorgeous. Hoping it doesn't fall out when I wash it. Moving on to her earrings. Meena's got some beautiful statement pieces. I'm a very firm believer that you can never have too many accessories. So, like, Meena gets it. Moving on to her first shirt. Got some studs along the bottom here. It's kind of hard to tell because the fabric does fill it up a lot, but there is a little ring here where her sash is attached. And then if I flip her head around here, sorry, I'm trying to keep her hair out of the way, which is very hard to do when you have as much hair as Meena. But she does have this beautiful sash on the back of her shirt. It is kind of thin, and I'm not sure if this was like anything other than a display doll, how long the pleating in this would hold up. But it is really, really beautiful. The printing on it is gorgeous with that metallic gold. So, so pretty. So for a display, like I'm going to use her for adult collectors. I think that's perfect. If this is for a kid, this might not look so perfect forever, but God, it's beautiful while it lasts. The sad thing though with her little armband here, mine is a little broken. You can see they are supposed to be like the same length over here, both sides, and mine is not. That being said, I did have to double check with the stock photos to know for sure that that was a break, because it did break very cleanly and in such a way that I feel like it can look intentional. So technically, it is like a manufacturing error. It is an issue. I'm grateful that it's an issue that doesn't look awful, but definitely if you are buying her in stores, double check the armbands to make sure that she's looking good. Moving on down though, the hands for Meena are a really big deal because she has got this beautiful Mendy painted on, and it's just so stunning. I said in my last video that Series 4 is a really big deal because they are putting a lot more diversity into this line, and I just think this is a beautiful way to represent the culture, like the Indian culture for Meena. So, so pretty. I do feel like the lines on this hand are a little bit worse than this one, but overall for it being so small and so intricate, I feel like she's looking pretty good. She also does have a ton of beautiful bracelets on both hands. Again, accessory focus. We love it. We love to see it. Meena's pants, I'm kind of iffy on. I like the gold. I like how shiny they are. Like, I like the extravagance of that. I feel like from the knee up, I'm on board. I think they're beautiful pants. I like that they're not just like jeans. They have kind of a different waistline. I like that a lot. We do still have pockets on the back. Where they lose me is the bottom half of the pants. This kind of like drawstring aspect to it. I don't even mind the slit on the inner side of the pant leg. I just don't really get the strings on the outside. Quality-wise, it does look fine. That's just like a style issue for me. And then lastly, we've obviously got her first pair of shoes, which also are gorgeous. A little bit less like paint detail than in her sandals, but I do think the design is very fun. They are strappy heels, but they just feel, I don't know, different. Like something about them is more exciting. I think it's just the way the straps are arranged is cooler to me. And we do have a lot of little gold detailing all along them that I think is just beautiful. So, for Meena, that's going to be it. What do you guys think? Are you as obsessed as I am? I feel like she's just such a pretty doll. Like, I can't stop staring at her. I cannot wait to wash her hair and get her, like, all displayed and perfect on my shelf. I'm just blown away. I'm literally just staring at her instead of finishing the review. So I feel like that kind of sums up my final thoughts. But please do let me know down below how you are feeling about her and the rest of Series 4. Love to hear your guys' opinions, but I hope you liked the video. I hope you had fun watching, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or your night or whatever it might be, and I will catch you next week in the next one. Bye, guys!